off! This is the lift and URBEX adventure in Swindon with Kirby Svids and KB climbing, and let's start his adventure off with a generic lift in a car park. This lift goes 1.6 meters a second, which is a bit faster than normal for a number of floors, and it's got new Leicester controls with kind of intelligent levelling. Okay, it's a generic, but it is better than a lot of other generics, so let's surf it!
Going down.
Watch your bags and that. Yeah.
That's a bit more efficient than I expected. Oh, it's a new Leicester, that's why. 2D barcode. And now we go to the next car park, which has some glass of owners. Let's surf it! These lifts are ordinary looking lifts. They are not glass, so you wouldn't expect a glass lift shaft. But when we open it up, the lift shaft is actually glass. What the fuck? Why would someone install a non-glass lift when they've put in the expense of making a glass shaft? That is stupid! Whee! You didn't expect this? Blue cables. Standing on a beam while the lift goes down leaves you behind. As you could do, the lift goes up and you look underneath.
Oh, you'd be upset if it was a power cut.
Nice. Wow, this is nice.
And now go along to a car park. It has a 1960s or 70s Otis. It's been modernised a bit, but logic still seems original. There's still its loud classic levelling stage. Luckily, lift surfing does not count as antisocial behaviour. Lift operational times, those times inside, 24 hours on top. Haven't jumped this maybe, or Otis.
I think it is an Otis lift, it was Britannia.
At this car park, the top floors are locked off and there's a big metal gate stopping you from getting up to the top floors. So let's surf the lift up there. Oh, that's Otis, definitely. That is classic. 1960s.
Keep going to
There should be a door on the floor.
how close this one is to the front? Yeah. See, don't worry, I reckon from here I'll be able to climb to the...
And on this abandoned secret car park level, there is an abandoned building, and they've added PIR camera sensors disguised as floodlights to catch anyone on this secret car park level. Warning, trespassers on this site will be prosecuted. Oh shit, it's a PIR camera sensor, it is actually. But hey, since it's off-site security, security can't turn up instantly, can they?
The motor rooms are in there, but they're all going to be locked, right?
Oh yes. That's not going to move again.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a bit abandoned.
I've never seen this lift look ever.
There's not a camera anyway, I think that's... Well, take everything up.
Oh yeah.
Going down.
And now go along to Debenhams, and the lifts here are some old Otis lifts. I've had some different cone mods. The first one was modernised by a cone with first generation eco-disc buttons.
Going up.
Posh, isn't it? They did, but...
Light bulb gun. That's
Oh,
standard.
half a metre a second, that's slow. That's fairly efficient, not as efficient as it could be. And the next one was modernised by Cone, but slightly later on as it's got later eco-disc buttons.
Yeah, there was an old Otis box left on the floor. Yeah, they took it down and they put cone logic there.
Right, I've left the old logic on the floor.
Yeah, it's just on the
Oh, can I get into that motion?
If we can get the door open, maybe.
And along to the service lift, which we are not allowed to ride, which gives us even more reason to ride it. This lift is a completely original old Otis. Yes! That is what a proper lift is like. And now go along to our car park.
These are so gay.
You want to know about this one? The light bulb's gone on the top.
Doors opening.
And we climb up onto this little roof area. And now go along to the tower block in the middle of Swindon. The lower half of this building is offices, the upper half is residential.
Lift going up. Please mind the doors.
And let's surf the lift. And we drive down into the office area.
Oh wait. Yeah, this is it. What is it? Does it?
And there's an emergency access door in the lift shaft. We could have opened this, but the angle of the door, we weren't sure if we could get it shut again, and couldn't guarantee it when we open it we'd actually be able to get back to the staircase to exit the building. So we kind of chickened out on opening this door, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, it would have been open at 6, door said 8. Maybe.
That's them doors with the...
And now go along to a car park with an awesome old Otis lift. Sadly, the logic's been replaced on this, but it's still very awesome. Leicester, that's Otis.
Yeah, Otis.
Oh yes!
Oh wow.
There's that smell in here as well, isn't it, every
Yeah.
time?
Smaller. It's weird.
And number 3. There you go.
And let's surf it! Yeah, that's proper Otis.
I'm still thinking that John Murray from here to the top, I could climb that.
Yeah, but you need to get another sort of lot of
And now, it's counterweight surfing time!
KV climbing. Like and subscribe.
Is that technically climbing?
It wasn't good a minute ago.
And let's go into the motor room. So then, it's now night time, so let's go climb some scaffolding. This is a university building, and at the top of the scaffolding there is a nice view. So we've come to some scaffolding. Oh dear, is that an alarm? Oh, I don't think it's going to stop us though, is it? Oh, nice to wheel scaffolding, so let's get climbing.
like if you've just gone. You're not like crawling up something, mate. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, this is sick.
Oh yeah, this is good. Ooh, nice staircase. And of course I can just stand on that glass. No, I can't. That'll probably break straight away. Got some offices. Premier Security, a most bog standard name for a security company, but they failed miserably at stopping us climbing the scaffolding. And along we go to the Swindon Water Tower. This water tower used to provide water for steam trains back in the old days of the railway, and it's now part of the university, so it's not railway property, which means it's not illegal to climb, so let's climb it! You'll climb something.
Something about the hanging hoses in that wooden.
It was originally gravity run.
Oh right,
That's
yeah,
why it was so high up.
And now we go along to the swimming pool, where Ali Law has done an overnight challenge. Sadly though, that rather baited it out. We tried doing an overnight challenge here, and although it's actually still very easy and very possible to do an overnight challenge in the leisure centre itself, but sadly it wasn't really worth it since the swimming pool part of the leisure centre is very securely locked off now, and there's no chance of doing an overnight challenge there. So after this, we then go and climb on top of the swimming pool onto the roof. I smell chlorine. And there's some scaffolding up. So we climbed up the scaffolding which goes up where the slides are, looking for some open windows to get into the slides. And there was an open window, but sadly the scaffolding pole was in the way and we couldn't open up a window and get into the swimming pool. Oh, that was so disappointing. We are very visible, we are backlit. Oh, that's the view. Are we spotted?
Yeah, we've been spotted.
Who by? Where? And now, to finish off this adventure, it's now time for the Swindon Roof Climb Adventure. This is the Brunel Shopping Centre in Swindon, and it's time to go urban exploring. So, where shall we start? I know, but let's go on the roof of it. Let's go! It's time to roof some shops. These spikes do sod all are stopping us. This is a load of roofs that all link up in the middle of Swindon. And once you've climbed onto one roof, you can climb across the entire roofs of the town centre. So let's do it!
There's two big speakers up there.
And along onto the roof of the shopping centre. And this shopping centre has some epic, old, original Pickering service lifts. Let's ride it!
Lower.
You've been in these one?
No, but they're over the other side.
This lift is brilliant.
Yeah, I know.
I've not seen this Pickering's model for a very long time.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's mad how small it is for a little cargo lift.
We need to be brisk out of here then in a minute. Going across, no passengers danger. Trapped.
Well,
So then we climb up onto the upper roof, and there's loads of service lifts here. And most of the motorrooms were locked, but a couple of them they'd forgotten to lock, and we managed to get into a motorroom of an original old Pickering's. It's Pickering's.
This is all very electrical, right?
Yeah, you're right, you can't shut it. Classic.
shut that door.
Nothing.
Brake release lever.
Same type. Fuck. So we carry on going around this roof area.
To just jump down there. That's a big ass drop.
And along to the motor room of the main lifts. This is a really big, powerful looking motor room with digital lift controls logic. Who's this and that? What lifts are these? They're massive.
I'm pretty sure it's enormous.
There's actually the top of the lift. That's a massive lift. Look at that.
It's massive, isn't it?
Never seen this before. Massive. Oh, we're going off the bridge. And as we're leaving the shopping centre roof, we leave through the lorry ramp way. We couldn't go in this way because security would see us and come after us. But since we're leaving, it doesn't matter if security see us. And security were very angry and screamed at us through a loudspeaker as we ran away. There's security in there. Oh yeah. Fucking hell! Big noise. Good, I think that's all.